Good morning, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Hello, Kick. Good morning, everybody. Hi, everybody. Let's mute myself. There we go. Hi. Hello, Lockup. Matthew, good morning. Victorian, how you doing? How's it going, everybody? I'm a little under the weather today, but we're gonna push through this anyway. Hope you all are having a good day. Let's get into it. We're off to Pleasant Valley today. We killed a bear. We have some stuff going on at the camp office, but we aren't going to be spending a lot of time in Mystery Lake at this point. We need to kind of get our stuff done and get the heck out of here. We need to get our Moosehide Satchel built, because we have all that we need for that. So we need to get the Moosehide Satchel taken care of, and then we need to basically get the heck out of here. And we can always we will definitely be coming back here for more later on. But for right now, we got stuff and things to take care of. Oh, did we left bags of meat out here, didn't we? I didn't have time to harvest it. I didn't have enough I did not have enough enough wood to go ahead and get this all harvested up, did I? Yeah. That's awkward. All right, we're gonna harvest this meat up. I hate to leave meat behind at this stage. I hate to leave the meat behind at this stage because you never know when you might need it. And it's too cold, unfortunately, out here to harvest it up out in the hut. And we don't have enough fuel to do it at the fishing hut. So yeah, that's not good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and drop down some stuff in here so we can carry stuff easier. Let's go ahead and re-drop the bear hide real quick. It's always fun when you come back from come back to a game after you left it for a minute and then see oh yeah, well, I'm just feeling a little under the weather today. Woke up with a very stuffed up head and kind of just feeling kind of ugh. You know, one of those kind of days where everything just feels kind of off. But it'll get better. I'm gonna leave these things in here, and I'm gonna leave my bedroll in there, and that in there, and the book in there. Yeah, we definitely need to make some more arrows too. Our arrows are not doing real good. Hey, Lightning Cloud, how you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna leave the meat over at the hut here. This is most likely where we're gonna harvest, where we're gonna like cook it up. So might as well leave the raw stuff over here, and then we can take the cooked stuff back with us.
Too much stuff to carry.
Sure it is. Doing good. Did some grocery shopping with my bro today. Nice. Vigorous note. Hello. Very nice, Lightning Cloud. Hope you got some good stuff with you, bro. Alright, I'm gonna drop the meats here. Good lord. I got that cough now, which is just bugging the heck out of me. Alright, let's just, yeah, let's just do it with the hacksaw. Good enough. Good enough. I take my vitamins there. And one more.
I might have to drop some gear.
That's okay, buddy. We'll make it through. Well, this way, at least, when we come back to Mystery Lake, because we will come back here after our eventual goal is to get to Ash Canyon and get our stuff there, then head to Forlorn Muskeg. Or not Forlorn Muskeg, to Forsaken Airfield. So we're going to basically be going from one end of the map to the other. Oh, I left the meat on me. Dirt. I'm like, why am I so heavy? Hey, Darren. Hello, hello. Good morning, Just Alex. Good morning, YouTube. How you guys doing over on the YouTube side? Hope you guys are all having a great day. A wonderfully awesome day. Ooh, this does not look good. This looks like a big old storm setting in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If I can drop it.
This is a big old storm setting in. Holy mackerel. Well, I mean, it has been nice pretty much most of the day. We got some plenty of time to get the rest of the tail done. Nice. Holy macaroni. Wow. That is insane. How fast that set in. We walk outside and mere minutes later, it's like, oh, here's a storm for you, by the way. I do need to sort of get some wood so I can make some water. I did not realize we were so low on water. And we have no teas. I have those I can drink, I guess. All right. Yeah, we got it. I brought all this meat over. It's like, no, we need to go back and make a fire. I got 10. Not too bad. That'll be about 30 degrees warm. I do wish this hut had a door on it, but that's okay. it's blowing right in the front door, too.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Right in the front door, so I can't even light a torch in here to get it going. I am going to take... If it gets warm enough, I will probably take my clothes off. Because they are going to... If you're in a hut and the wind's blowing into the hut, the clothes will take wind damage. Alright.
No power in the verse can stop me.
Alright, let's get as much in here as we can. There we go. Hey, thank you so much for following there, Miles, Mom. Oh, shoot! I left my pots over here. Is that a body? I thought that was a body. But Miles, Mama, thank you so much for the follow there. Hope you're having a good day.
Cold's making my head feel thick.
Yeah, I know. Let's grab our stuff here. Oh man, oh man. Always fun having a blizzard. There's the hypothermia, baby. Oh, now we're protected from the wind. I see how it is. Let's go ahead and drink one of our acorn coffees. Just to get some water back. Eat our meat. That'll lower our water a little bit, but that acorn coffee gave us a bunch of water back, so. And then we can harvest these up. That's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a while to to make that water. They're a couple hours.
Something's gotta go.
I just could not leave without harvesting all this meat up. It's just like, it seems like it's sacrilegious to do that. To kill a bear and then not harvest him up. Hey Richard, how you doing? I love not being able to see anything in the blizzard. Oh, I know, isn't that awesome? That's like the best. There's nothing better than not being able to see anything in a blizzard. Oh, and now it's all nice and sunshiny out there. Of course it is. Let's read for an hour. Burper-dooper-doo. We'll get that reading done. We got a nice book. And yes, I will eat that nice big honk of bear meat. Thank you very much.
Feels like night is coming.
Got 3 hours and 39 minutes left, okay? Those are both big pieces, small pieces. We'll put those out there. There we go. And, yep, there's a nice big piece. And let's go ahead and read our book a little bit more. No need to be savages about it. We can put our meat outside nice and neat. 3 hours left on the fire. Beautiful. Should be just enough to finish our book. Yeah, we're getting a little tired, but that's okay. A little on the tired side, never hurt anybody.
Too heavy.
A little more water going. We'll leave a little water here, too. I like this low settings. How did you find them? I just played around with the custom game, just Alex. So basically... Oh. Nice. Was that the... Oh, that was the last hour. I just played around with the custom settings. It was pretty easy to set up once I knew what I was kind of going for. You know, once I knew what I wanted, it was like, okay, well, if I go ahead and just turn it down to, you know, no health regen, no birch bark tea, low health regen while we're just sitting here doing nothing, that'll be kind of fun. And it has been pretty fun. It definitely makes it feel more realistic as far as like, you know, as far as like, you know, when you get hit or when you take damage from something, you don't just pop back immediately the next day and go, oh, now I'm all fine again. It's like a period, it's a period of days, sometimes even a week before you get your health back. Like this health that we lost the other day. How did you find him? You dig him? Yes, I dig him. I dug him up. I dug him up.
Sure I can carry much more.
Oh, Shushabai, you're fine. But I like just not getting the health back as fast. It definitely makes me even more cautious about all my decisions. All right. Oh, there goes the torch. Of course, there goes the torch. Let's go get some sleep. And then we'll head back and we'll make our moose-hide satchel tomorrow. Now that we got that meat situation squared away. Forgot we had to retreat to this house because of the damn... Oh, there was an aurora. We heard it briefly. There was a brief aurora there. Okay, so we're at 37 kilos right now. Let's destroy a couple of these torches real quick. Oh, I actually got a 45% torch out of the fire. That's nice. We'll save that one just to light fires with. There we go. Sounds like a really bad day is going on outside right now. I'm gonna grab a book to start a fire with. Take that piece of cloth real quick. Lost my 99-day Loper guy. Tried to get cheeky and Skyrim down the wall, leaving Hush River Valley. Heading to Milton, fell to my death. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. But then again, that is what happens when we get cheeky. I've done that many times. Gotten cheeky and the game goes, yeah, good try, buddy. Nice one. And then the game smacks me in the face and tells me don't do that ever again. I'm like, okay, fine. But yeah, Scotty, I've seen that happen many times. But hey, we all make mistakes, right? You know, that's part of the game. That's part of learning in the long dark. Is you kind of learn by trial and error what you can and can't get away with. Now, it's sad when it happens to like a long-running character, but you know, you would rather have that happen to a character that you haven't invested a lot in. There's another wolf over there. Interesting. Oh yeah, dude, Scotty, I have 6,000 plus hours and I still learn stuff all the time. Not every time I play, but I do still learn things. A lot in this game. Your learning in this game is never really truly over. Oh, my nose is itching like crazy. Woo! You know, it's like I probably look like I snorted cocaine or something. Whoa, that's gonna get me. That's gonna get me on the possible, you know, non-monetized list on YouTube. Oh my God, he made a joke about drugs. Oh no! Oh no! How dare he? Yeah, it's because it's called a joke. I know, jokes are horrible things, aren't they? Sometimes there'll be stuff on these benches out here too. It never hurts to take a look anyway. Hey, there's the note. This was another backer note left behind. Hey, there's a little fire log. We're just gonna leave that here, though.
Weigh me down.
I don't take fire logs with me. They're just too damn heavy. These do not have a whole lot in them, do they? Used to be these cabins were like really good loot. Take the piece of cloth. Why not? I mean, they have changed up the. Ooh, oh my goodness gracious! We gotta. Can of spray paint. Whoa, yeah. Put this useless spray paint right by the useless fire log. There we go. Fire logs are nice as far as like giving you time on the fire, but they kind of suck just because they weigh 2 kilos to carry one. And the light chance on a fire log is pretty damn low. I wouldn't want to light a fire with a fire log, let's just put it that way. Lots of books in these places though. That's the one sort of, I guess, thing that they have going for them. This cabin looks very familiar. Although this one has a backpack in it. Unlike the unlike the bear, the one by the bear there, which didn't have a backpack in it. All right, let's go. Hello, dead dude. How you doing? Nothing, huh? Well, hey, at least you got some feathers for me. I guess that's something, right? Only 2? Really, you cheap bastard? Oh, there's a third. Hey, Zappo, how you doing? Hello, hello. Oh, do you have some feathers too for me? Nice. Nice. You weren't even on the ice very long, but now you got feathers for me. Thank you, crows. I need those. I need to make some more arrows. Because we're down to 10 arrows. And I need to have at least like 15 or so to be comfortable. I got plenty of arrowheads and shafts. I just need to make them. All those crows are all over corpses that I caused. Would be nice to be able to spray arrows with spray to make them more visible. That would be kind of cool. That would actually be pretty neat if you could just spray paint an arrow orange, and then you could look out on the snow and see an orange arrow just sitting out there. Maybe those will be advanced arrows for us. just Alex. That would be kind of cool. Oh, God, I was thinking, is there a body on the dock? But no, it's this wolf corpse that I left over here. Don't worry, boys and girls, this wolf is just taking a nap. He's just a little tired. He's just a teensy bit tired. Yeah, and some use for those damn spray can paints, I know. He's taking a nap, exactly. Hey, BK, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you, BK. Oh, I forgot I had these deer corpses out here, too. Oh, and I have a deer hide inside here. Forgot about that. You're home with a cold. Oh no, yeah, I kind of feel like I'm getting a cold as well, which I'm not like super thrilled about. I woke up, my head felt really bad this morning. I felt kind of achy. It sucks when you're getting old. You don't know if that achy feeling is a cold coming on or if it's just because you're old. It could be either or. Let's just put it that way. At my age, it could be either one. Which is like, aww. We got deer meat here, too. You went to work but left after 2 hours. Well, it's better to be careful. Better to be careful. Just a quick question. Can you repair completely broken tools like knives at the milling machine? I've never tried, Zappo. I've never tried that before. Looks like just Alex is saying they think you can. Yeah, I don't know if completely broken stuff is repairable at the milling machine. I know you can't repair. I don't believe you can repair it with like, thank you, Yusi, for the posture check, by the way. I don't think you can do it with the, with like whetstones. So I'm not sure if you can do it at the milling machine either. I'd say look it up on like Reddit or something like that, because I really honestly do not know. I'd really love to use these deer, but I don't have the fuel or the time to do it. Which kind of sucks, but... boo. I think I have what? I have 5 sticks. 0% rifles and revolvers can be repaired, but knives, etc. cannot. Thank you, Ramen. Well, there's one vote saying they can't be fixed and another vote saying they can, or that they think they can. But Ramen sounds a little more convinced that they cannot be. I lean towards the sides that you can't. I'm more in that camp myself. And since I don't play with like rifles and revolvers very often, I wouldn't have any expertise or, you know, any knowledge of that specifically. That's the wonderful thing about chat. Chat usually knows. Chat is usually in the know on all this stuff, so. -7 out right now.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Ooh. We're not going to get much warmth in here. We got a little bit, though. Can I get a Maglins just fire started here? Even just a short one. Nah, but I can do it with a match with the book. We're a little overweight anyway, so we might as well get warmed up here while we're out here. I hate to lose any more health to the cold. That's definitely one thing with these settings that I've learned is that I need to, like, pace myself a little bit differently. Usually I would have just been like, YOLO, we're going to the camp office. We'll take the damage, no problem at all. But in this situation, it's almost better to sit here by the fire for a minute, get warmed back up. Hey, there's a tinder plug. Get warmed back up at least a little bit. It's an outdoor fire, so even though it had 50-some minutes on it, it will last longer. Let's get an herbal tea cooked up, and we'll drink that down. That'll give us a little bit of warmth. The wiki says you can repair non-ruined knives. Yeah, well, I think they were specifically talking about a ruined situation. Yeah, your hit points are less of a resource with this setting. Yeah. Yep. And that's really what they are in the regular settings of the game. You can utilize your hit points as a resource and be like, okay, I'm gonna sacrifice this many to get to where I want to go. Hey, Meep, thank you for the follow over on the Twitch side. Appreciate that very much. So yeah, they definitely are way less of a resource you want to expend because it takes a long time to get them back. I mean, we lost, so we're on day 65. We lost these hit points on day 64, and we're just slowly but surely getting back. I mean, we went to 84, then 88, then 91, then 92. So we're just barely getting back like 3 to 4% every day, which is a completely different spin than getting like 30-some% back whenever you sleep for 8 or 9 hours. By that wording, I think it's saying if it's ruined, it's just scrap. Yeah, I believe you're right, BK. I think ruined knives, ruined hatchets, any ruined hacksaws, they're just scrap metal once they get to that state. Little pile of snow on a rock. Thought I heard something. Hey, Alex Life, how you doing? We got Just Alex on YouTube, and we got Alex Life over on Twitch. You're homesick today, too? No way. No way. We gotta have all these guts on me. Let's just drop the meats. I'm gonna eat a little bit of that pie. It's gonna give me a little health back, but not much. Okay. So our moose hide is ready. Drop the bear hide. So we have another bear hide cure in here now. Our deer hides are cured. Rabbit, cured, 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 cured. Cured. Lots of guts to cure. So we have several big things we need to do. The main reason we headed out there was number one, we needed food. Number two, we needed to get our, some outdoor time because we were getting cabin fever. Cabin fever risk was on. It was coming on strong like a big dog with a wet tongue. Now the rest of this stuff we're gonna pretty much just leave here. Put these rabbit hides up here for the moment. And then we got a couple of fresh deer hides here too. Though that's cured. There's the fresh deer hide. Get all my guts laid out here so they can dry nice and easily. They dry faster when they're all laid out. Yeah, that's what really happens. They dry quicker when you lay them out like I'm doing. If you don't lay them out like this, they dry slower. I swear. Would I lie to you about such a thing? That would be horrible if I did. Make you think that it didn't work. There we go. All right. Alrighty then. Let's see. Okay, let's get all of our stuff gathered up here. So we got our arrowheads in there. We've got our feathers. Okay, we got lots of feathers now. That's great. I like to see that. Got a couple sewing kits. I think we can make our moose-hide satchel. Moose-hide satchel, baby. Oh, yeah. Let's get a full drink of water on. Get our drink on and get this moose-hide satchel made. Oh, this is gonna be so awesome. We can go about 6.5. Well, we won't even be able to go 6.5 hours. Nope. We are now completely schnookered. Schnookered tired. Oh, it looks like we'll get an aurora tonight because that computer's lighting up.
I'm too tired to think.
Do I have the bridge in Brooklyn for sale? I sold that one, but there's this great bridge in Chicago that I have for sale. I have this great bridge in there. So, I could sell you that Chicago bridge at a really good price. Swear, it's a good bridge. No problems at all. You know what we should do? Sharpen this up. And then we also need to make some arrows before we head out as well. So we'll have the moose-hide satchel. We'll have a whole new sheaf of arrows ready to go. Need to fix that as well. Need to drop off some of these. I don't need all that charcoal on me. Maybe 2 pieces of charcoal at most. I do want to grab those for sure. Don't really need the stones on me either. That was to distract the bear. Okay, so I've got that. I'm going to leave those in there. That in there for right now. Let's crack some nuts. Cracking some nuts. Or some oceanfront property just outside of Denver. Exactly. Well, hey, that could be oceanfront property someday. Don't think it couldn't. Don't think it couldn't, because that oceanfront property outside of Denver, Colorado, Donald, that could be a very valuable stuff. Just think of it as you're investing in the future. There's the workbench. I was like, where's the freaking workbench at? I'm just gonna work on the moose-hide satchel for an hour. I don't want to starve myself. So I want to get a little lighter in here so I can see where I'm going. Yeah, I know you're hungry, buddy. I was trying to see so I could get outside. And then we could eat, look at this. Look at this yummy bear meat we have. We can eat this yummy bear meat. Yum, yum, yum. And yum, yum, yum. Well, that one had nothing on it. Okay, yum, yum, yum. And I'm going to grab a couple pieces, take them inside with me so we can have some food for later. Do I have more water upstairs? I hope I do. No, I do not. Got some broth up here. It's not exactly what I was looking for. But we do need to make some water real quick. Well, summon a lich. Okay. Let's do this again.
Too much stuff.
Too much stuff. Cut him off real quick. Yeah, Will, too much what? What was that? Wait a second. What? Too much what? Too much whatix?
That did it.
Alright, let's get a nice little fire going here. Like 4 hours of fire, that's good enough. Get some water boiling up. We can run downstairs, work on our satchel for an hour, and then come back up and get the water. There we go. Get that going on. Yum, yum. And then we can do the same thing again. And run back downstairs. Work on the moose-hide satchel for an hour. The only thing I wish is the 2-burner stove was down here instead of the 1-burner. I would then use it more often. I'd use the stove down here more often if it was a 1-burner. Actually, you know what? We can work on that moose-hide satchel in half-hour increments. We'll do a half hour on it. That way the water upstairs will be done. I forgot we could do it. I forgot. Most things in the game you cannot do in half-hour increments. You have to spend a whole hour, or, you know, like books. You have to read a book for an entire hour. There's no reading a book for a half hour. You either read it for the full hour or you get no time on it.
Bag is getting kind of heavy.
Alright, let's just finish this moose-hide satchel now. Yeah, baby, let's go. Alright, moose-hide satchel accomplished. And, now we got that juicy extra 10 kilos. 10 extra kilos, boys and girls. That is a beautiful thing. Alright, let's get a little food in us. We do have some cattails now, which is nice too. We got 25 cattails on us, which is a fabulous thing. All right, we got to do a couple of things now. First things first, we need to repair our hacksaw. There we go. And then we need to retrieve our shafts, our arrows, our feathers, some birch, piece of maple. What's our bow at? Yeah, our bow's at 48%. That's what I thought. Let's make a few arrow shafts. It's going to get dark soon. So we're just going to make a few arrow shafts, and then we'll start making another bow. We're going to make a backup bow.
I need to drop something.
Oh, shush. Because that way we'll have a bow for a while. We'll have a 100% bow, and then we'll have our crappy bow. Alright. Ooh, it's dark.
Something's making me feel tired.
This place is so dark. It's always so dark in here. Like the DC universe. Jeez Louise. Hey, Jimmy. Hello, hello. How are you, buddy? How's it going today, my friend? All right. Yeah, let's get some water in us and get some sleep. Hope you're doing well, Jimmy. And life is treating you well as well, so. We are preparing to go to Pleasant Valley. We've got our Moosehide Satchel now. We've got that squared away. Oh. Nice. Well, we can work on crafting stuff now because it's nice Aurora time out. Okay. All right, let's make some arrows. Oh wait, I need to drink and eat first. That would probably be a good thing to do. You know, it kind of hurts you when you don't eat and drink before you start crafting stuff. You start to take a little damage. It's not a good thing. How many arrows can I make? I can make 11 more arrows. Well, I don't have that much time, so we aren't going to make 11 right now. It's mainly the water that holds you back from making a lot of stuff at a time. You can only, on Interloper, you can generally craft about 6.5 hours before you're done. At about the 6.5 hour mark, you completely get you're completely thirsty. So crafting past that doesn't really work for you very much. Luckily, we have 9 liters of water on us now because we made a whole bunch of water. So that helps out a lot. Ooh. Archery 5, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is beautiful. So we just got one of the most important stats in the game. One of the most important stats in the game, other than Cooking 5, which is Archery 5. Which now means we can fire our bow when crouched, which just changes the whole game for us. That is such a game changer right there. You know, I have 8 arrow shafts on me. I'm actually gonna leave those here. And, we do need to work on this survival bow, though.
Never been so hungry in my life.
I know there's a door here. There we go. It's like, I know there's a door here somewhere. Wow, that's the last food we have at this place. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting. Well, we might just have to go and... Might just have to go back and get some of that deer meat before we go. Get all filled up on that. Might flip out to the lake real quick and do a little exploration out there for a quick second. Well, not exploration per se, but oh, I do have a lot of that on me as well. So let's drop some of the scrap metal in here. And transfer those. Transfer that. Got 11 cloth. Let's take a couple deer hides, a couple rabbit hides. A couple guts. Actually, another gut. We aren't done with that bow yet. I'm gonna take, yeah, I'll take all my ptarmigan down with me as well. I'll leave that here. Ooh, good morning, Tylea. How are you today? Hello, darling. Hello, darling. Or good afternoon. Well, it's 10 o'clock in the morning for me, so it's still early for me right now. How many arrows do I usually like to carry around? Usually 12 to 15 is like the minimum I want to have. If I can have more than that, though, great. If I can have more than 12 to 15 arrows, I'm happy as a stuffed clam. But yeah, 12 to 15 is usually the minimum I like to carry around with me. If I can get above 20, that's okay. You know, they start getting heavy, which is one of the reasons we've been kind of wanting a quiver accessory for a while, like a quiver that we could actually, you know, carry the arrows in that would make them weigh less. But yeah, I mean,
almost anything about
you know, I got 17 arrows on me right now, and they weigh almost 2.5 kilos. So, you know, my arrow weight does get a little oppressive after a while. Which, in my mind's okay. Any plans for Thanksgiving? Oh yeah, we're going out to my brother's. Going out to my brother's for Thanksgiving dinner. It'll be very nice. Really? It's still dark out. That is so wild. I thought it would be lighter out. But yep, that's the big plan for the day. It's Thursday. We're gonna go out and see my bro. I'm getting the max now. I'm getting 5% back with every sharpen, which is good, I guess. I wish it was more, but or I wish it wore down less of the. Okay, I just do not like. There we go. Okay, I wanted to be able to see so I can put some of this water over here. This is called leaving it behind, boys and girls. We always want to leave a little love behind. Okay, so that book I don't need. I'll take that. I think I'll leave the other salt. I'm going to leave a little bit of the flour behind here. That way we have it on the way back. I honestly don't use the flour a lot. The main thing you use flour in is making the pies. Like the rabbit ptarmigan pies is the main thing you use it in. But I do want to have some along. How much goes into those pies, by the way? 0.2, that's what I thought. Actually, you know what? I think I'll leave the... Nah, I'll take that bag because it's almost gone. And I don't know if you can utilize the... I don't know if you can utilize the stuff once it's gone to 0 anymore. It used to be that way, but... And I'm going to leave a little salt here, too. Look at all the guts and hides we have curing here. That is awesome. My sister's coming from New York, and we were invited by my housemates for family dinner too. Oh, that's nice. That'll be fun. I have 1 fishing tackle right now. That's crazy. All right, let's get this survival bow made. Get the survival bow made. We're going to fix up our toolkit real quick. Okay, so how many guts do I have left now? I got 5. So let's turn a gut into a line. Two guts into lines. What do I have in here? Just birch and maple? Okay. And then let's turn a hook. I can actually use that. Let's fix up our toolkit. This is just a crappy toolkit, but it's better than nothing. The housemates have hired a house cleaning crew, and they're in the kitchen now. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So, got 5 hooks, 4 lines. Okay, so we got fishing material we can do. We're actually at good weight right now. We're at 39 kilos at the moment, which is actually really, really nice. I've got a few pieces of clothing cut. I hate it, but I'm never gonna use this. I'm never gonna use this ear wrap ever again. That just severely hurts my soul. Oh, we did need to repair these. I totally forgot we needed to repair our rabbit skin stuff. We got hit by the weather pretty hard, and our rabbit skin stuff kind of took the brunt of it. If I get hit by an animal and that rabbit skin gets much lower, it'll not be good. There's a point with diminishing returns on the repairs that when fur clothing gets low enough, it's not even worth repairing it anymore. All it's worth is just ripping it up and remaking it basically. So you definitely want to keep an eye on that if it's gonna take more than a few pieces of if it's gonna take more than one rabbit skin to get your rabbit stuff or your deer stuff for that matter. It's gonna take more than one to get them back up to the maximum or very close to the maximum, like above 90%. Sometimes at that point, it's worth looking at it and going, should I just make a new one? Just rip it, because remember, when you rip apart a deer skin or rabbit skin item, you get a skin back. So you do get a refund back on that item. And so at some point, it's actually worth it just to go ahead and be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and remake the whole thing. Okay, so I have food there. I sort of want to go this way and go up the tower and then go into the dam that way. I sort of want to go this way. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Oh, shushabai, you're fine. Have some cattails, my friend. So you're working on your room? Oh, nice. Well, I hope that you and everybody else has a wonderful Thanksgiving if you're in the U.S. If you're not in the U.S., then, you don't have to worry about it. But if you're in the U.S. and you're going to enjoy Thanksgiving here on Thursday this week, I hope it's a good one for you, so. There's a wolf out here already? Really? There's a couple wolves out here. That's where crouching comes in so handy. Wow, these wolves already respawn. That's crazy time. That's the nice thing about carrying some meat around with you, is that the wolves will smell you and come at you, but they won't actually see you. So what they're being attracted to is the actual smell in the air, not the actual like physical, being attracted to you. They smell the meat, because right now I'm carrying those ptarmigan pies, which they can smell. They smell that, and they're going, like this guy right now, you notice how fast he's moving? He's going right to where I used to be. Hey, buddy. Here. I'm right here. There you go. And so they'll go to where you used to be, or where they smelled you at, and if you just crouch, then you can sort of get the jump on them. They won't actually see you for a while. And then you can go, see you! And you can just shoot him in the face and be done with him. I figured we'd go over here and grab a couple honks of meat, because why not? We already have the ptarmigan pies on us. We might as well grab a few pieces of meat. We will make a few more pies before we go into Timberwolf Mountain and Ash Canyon, because that will help us when we climb ropes. That'll help us when we're climbing up the ropes. And by the way, we are on day, what, 70 now? Oh, so we've lived 69 days, dudes. 69, dude. Those pies look so disgusting. Those pies look so gross.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No. That is the answer, my friend. You can carry now up to 40 kilos, so you guess what? You're going to carry as much as I want you to carry, bud. Might as well grab a few cattails while we're here, too. And we'll get a few cattails when we go down the river as well. The sad thing is we can't get up out of this direction here. This is sort of a dead end back here. We can get up on that ridge, which we will do. But we have to walk down the path. We have to walk down here beyond this little rock outcropping before we can do that, I believe. The bear, he can walk right up that, no problem at all. We can't do that, though. We don't get that. We don't get that luxury. Wow, it is a little bit windy out here right now. Yeah, that 18-degree wind chill is not helping us at all. We're still only at -7, even though. Yeah, we have to actually go up this way to get up on the ridge. Of course. I was waiting for that to happen. I knew that was coming at some point. I just knew that was coming at some point. Stupid sprains. It wasn't a matter of if, it was just a matter of when that was going to occur. Ooh, I'm gonna... Excuse me. Woo, I felt that sneeze coming on from a long ways away. Now we got that hazy fog from the pain. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I think, let's see, do we want to traverse down the river? Or do we, I think I'm gonna go up to the clearing here. We might go down the river for a second, though. We don't have much fuel on us, so let's grab a little bit of fuel. Oh yeah, I got three sticks and a... Why do I have this newsprint on me? I got 3 sticks and a piece of reclaimed wood. It's not quite gonna cut it. Oh, it's just so windy out today. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I'm really. I just thought, oh, I should drink a Reshi tea, and then I'm like, or a rosehip tea, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I wonder if what rosehip teas with vitamin C are gonna be. I keep racking my brain for vitamin C stuff. The quiver could be made of cougar skins. That would be wild. I know you said that a little bit ago, Nava, but yeah, that would be wild if it was made of cougar skins. Of course, we just got our full health back, you know.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Unfortunately, walking anywhere as a distance in this one, that's another thing, is the warming flask is going to be really nice for that. Because walking any distance in this game, especially on Interloper, you tend to get cold very easily. And the cold is the biggest killer of your health overall. The cold will, over the course of a game, you will probably die. You will probably, theoretically, die. You could have died. You'll take enough damage to have killed you probably 20 or 30 times from the cold. In a regular game. Now, if you're playing No One Gets Out Alive, of course, you don't have that opportunity. You have to be very, very stingy with your health. But in a regular game, you just kind of get used to the fact you're going to lose a little health, you'll get some back, lose a little, get some back.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
I can build a little fire here. Like I said, I have one piece of wood. Well, I have a few sticks and a piece of wood. But that'll at least get us warm enough, hopefully. Along with our bed. Well, I don't know if we can put a bedroll down here or not. Probably not. It sucks. The whole time you're making the fire, you're sitting here freezing. Every second it's taking to make it, you're freezing and taking damage. Nope. Let's eat a little meat. And yeah, let's cook up our teas. We got these herbal teas, we might as well make them up. Herbal teas don't help us at all at night, so... Actually, let's make just a little bit of water while we're here, too. Why not? Let's make a little half-liter. Alright, let's go. Carrying a torch wouldn't be the worst idea. Hey, Brian, how you doing? We're doing good. We are in pretty good spirits, I'd say. Not in bad spirits, that's for sure. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But I hope you're having a good one too, Brian. I hope things are going well for you today. We're headed towards Pleasant Valley today. I haven't searched all of Mystery Lake yet, but our goal is to get to Ash Canyon, and then we're gonna slowly start working our way back towards the airfield. We'll kind of more in depth go into some of the zones there, and kind of, you know, look at them. Hey, we got some burdock root. Good lord, it takes forever to get that damn burdock root out of there. It's so annoying. I'm just glad I got here to see the game. Well, I'm glad you're here to see it as well. Okay. I get it. You're having to dig the burdock root out. Hey, come on, Will. You gotta speed it up a little, buddy. Speed it up for me, bud. Step on it, dude. We're kind of freezing our ass out here. Freezing it off, my friend. bodies and cars and stuff just don't seem to have as much loot as they used to. I mean, they never had a lot of loot, but it's very rare to find anything on bodies any longer. Or in cars. It's just very, 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 very rare. I'd say maybe like 2 or 3 of the bodies in the whole game will I get an actual piece of loot off of. I mean, you do get feathers off of them, so it's not like it's a complete waste of time. But ultimately, it's a little disappointing. Not saying I'm mad about it, I'm just kind of disappointed. The weather's good, I'm gonna come out and get these cattails tomorrow. You want to grab these mushrooms real quick if I can. There's a lot of mushrooms right by this place. I kind of forgot how many mushrooms are actually right by the Carter Hydro Dam. Because there's ones on the other side of the river, too. And we're almost completely exhausted too. And now we are completely exhausted. That's okay. We made it here. That's all that matters. All that matters is we made it.
Can't feel my feet.
I know you can't, buddy. You're gonna be fine though, trust me. Alright. Let's get some sleep here. 8 hours should probably do, and then we'll get up, get a little more drink in us, get an Aurora. That's kind of cool. Get some pills. Look around a little bit. Hey, there's a can of food way back there. We got some pork and beans, baby. 76% even. Alright, nothing there. Alright. Oh, I forgot to drop my meat outside. Oh well, life goes on. Oh well, things happen. Oh, let's break down that. Let's break down that torch. And then let's sharpen that up real quick. Looking at the things we can do. But yeah, Pleasant Valley Lightning Cloud is definitely far from pleasant. I mean, the name is a complete misnomer on what the actual place is like. But that's okay. I mean, that's alright. It's, what's in a name anyway, right? I mean, we always jokingly call it the Unpleasant Valley, so... which I think fits very well with it. I say we lovingly call it the Unpleasant Valley. We're just gonna sleep on till morning. Actually, you know, I might just leave the... I think I'm gonna leave those other cattails out there. I think those would be great for us to have on the way back. Because we are coming back, and so I have to think also... I gotta think outside the box as far as, like, We want the cattails, but I don't want to utilize all of them at once because then I could actually have some for our return journey and we wouldn't have to carry as much food on us. And that would give us a nice little food supply out there. Yep, we're just gonna leave them. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Hello. Hello, hello to the YouTube side, of course. That is a can of spray paint. Yay, it's a can of spray paint. It's my favorite thing to get in the entire game. Well, other than gun books and gunsmithing books. I mean, I like getting those too. Those make me very happy. Gunsmithing books are one of my favorites as well. Just saying. I do have a piece of metal on me. I could break that down and get 6 pieces of metal. Let's do that. Grab a little wood. Always crouch going outside doors, boys and girls, because wolves can spawn on top of you as you leave a building. It's not fun to have happen, trust me. It used to be, oh yeah, there's the note. Hey, it's a memento hint for something. That doesn't matter, because we don't need it. And a blue flare. Ooh, those are my fave. If I could get any flare in the world, it'd be a blue flare. Now, they started putting some loot out here in the yard. Like another practical gunsmithing book. Huzzah! Another practical gunsmithing book. That is fabulous news. Sometimes there'll be a dead deer right here as well, which isn't the most horrible thing to ever happen. Can actually be very nice. I wonder if they added anything over here. I mean, there are so many pallets out here. You could get so much wood. I think each one of these gives you what? 16 reclaimed wood. There's like hundreds of wood out here. If you could get like really, I mean, this is the best use of your time. 39 minutes for 6. Except I just took cold damage, which sucks. But they meaning to ask, red or blue, what's the difference between flares? So the red flare, the blue flare lasts for a very short amount of time, but the blue flare will let you. You can utilize a blue flare walking through water. So if you're going through a waterfall or something, you can actually utilize the blue flare and it won't go out. But they do last a very short amount of time. The red flares last for a longer amount of time, but they will go out if you go through a waterfall. Now the biggest difference between them is the blue ones just kind of, they suck. I just don't like the blue flares, let's just be honest about it. They were blue flares were introduced with Timberwolves. And so maybe that's why I don't like them very much. Because they're part of the Timberwolf conspiracy. There's no difference that I've ever seen with animals, no. They may be scarier against animals. I mean, I've used red flares on Timberwolves. So, I don't know. I've used red flares on Timberwolves very successfully. Timberwolves don't like red flares, blue flares, torches, or fires. They seem to react the same to all of them, so I've never noticed a marked difference between them at all. Sucky thing about the Carter Hydro Dam now is it's completely pitch black in here the entire time you're in here. Even at the height of daylight, it's not very light in here, so you pretty much need a light to explore it at all times. I don't believe blue flares work against Aurora wolves. The flashlight, I believe, is the only real effective tool against Aurora wolves. Sometimes there'll be a tool around that crate. But I'm pretty sure, Christine, they don't work on Aurora wolves. The blue flare just lasts for a very short amount of time. I think that's my main gripe with the blue flare is it's very short-lived. It's nice though. I mean, now the blue flare, if you find a blue flare early in the game, it's a really nice way to get a fire going. And good morning to you, Christine. How you doing? Oh, by the way, if you see me miss any loot, don't be bashful and you can yell it out. I'm looking at chat. This is a very loot heavy area. Well, not loot heavy. This area has a lot of loot that hides. So if it's hiding from me and I don't see it, just yell out. It's fine. I'm looking over at chat and stuff, so I'm paying like 80% attention to the game and about 20% to chat. So, and hi Casey Canby, how you doing? There's a dead body outside. I don't remember. I didn't see a dead body outside. Sometimes there'll be one thing up here. Nope, nothing today. Excuse me. I hate how it goes through the animation of putting a lantern out. What are we up to today? Well, right now we're searching the Carter Hydro Dam, but our goal is to get to Pleasant Valley today.
I could use this.
Another can opener. All right. Can't really use it, but that's okay. I'm running out of lantern fuel, which kind of sucks. Oh, body over by the book there. Okay. I'll leave it for right now. Those bodies very rarely have anything on them. It's not worth going back out into the cold just to look at it. That I'll probably just pass on. Yeah, but bodies have so little on them for us anymore. I don't think I found a body yet on this run that's had any. I got a single solitary rose hip. That's awesome. God, I hate the dam. So much to search and so little that actually like is here. And it just takes you a momentous amount of time to search this damn thing. For the same amount of loot we used to get in the old Carter Hydro Dam. For way less effort. And now we have to search the whole damn thing just to find like 5 pieces of loot. I have this theory, Lightning Cloud, that there's 8 random rose hips around the world. And if you find them all, you then have a third of a rose hip tea. I know. Isn't that awesome? Ugh. This wouldn't be so bad if you could actually, like, search the Carter Hydro Dam without a light source. But now that you need a light source in the Carter Hydro Dam 100% of the time, it's just kind of annoying. Okay, stop it. Jesus criminy. If you're like one little, if you go 1 second faster than you should, and you click on it, it does that extinguishing animation, which is so frustrating. All right, we're just gonna pop outside real quick. Cause look how dark it is in here. This is what it's like with no light source in the middle of the freaking day. The middle of the freaking day in the Carter Hydro Dam. Yeah, there's a body over here. I'm gonna make a fire out here real quick and get some torches. Come on, baby, big money. He doesn't even have any feathers around him. Good lord, what a ripoff. He didn't even have any feathers. He had nothing on him, and then he doesn't even have a feather on him. Yeah, imagine the working conditions in this place. Jeez Louise. Oh, see, this is where we'll use the blue flare. I'm gonna use this and light a fire with it. It's like, why not? Why not just use it like that and get it done?
All right.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye for now. Two hours and 36 minutes to break that down, huh?
It's getting dark out here.
This will leave us some fuel here too, which is good.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I knew you were gonna say something, Will. I don't care about getting cooking skillets at this point. Let's get a little water made, though. Well, so I can't put... I can put a bedroll right there. Okay. Probably not being able to see, probably even with lights. Yeah, Casey. I think the Carter Hydro Dam would not be the best place to work in. I'm just thinking out loud. I think it's probably not the best environment. We won't go exploring in there tonight, but this will at least give us torches to explore tomorrow and get through the thing tomorrow, so... Got a lot of weight on us. Got a whole lot of stuff going on. There we go. Now the biggest fear, you do not really want to explore the Carter Hydro Dam at night. I'm just telling you. Because the biggest problem you might run into is the entire place may catch on, may suddenly get an aurora, and you could be standing on a live wire, and that will pretty much kill you, like, instantly. Insta-death. Okay, so we are going to leave... 50 of our matches here. Because we just don't need them. I don't need all that metal on me either. I'm just gonna leave it all here. The rose hips I'm gonna keep. The mushrooms I'm gonna keep. Okay, we're doing good on everything else. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's get some rest. Let's get some rest. We'll search through here tomorrow morning. The Carter Hydro Dam is just such a huge search that you have to do through this place now. It's ridiculous how long it takes to get through it all. I mean, it's kind of nice. I mean, it's a very immersive, wonderful place to be in, but at the same time, it takes for freaking ever to get through it. I'm actually going to hang on to those and use those. Alright, let's light up. Let's get going. We never searched over here. Another spray paint can, of course. Because they love giving me spray paint cans in this damn place. Is that something up there? No, it's not. It looked like there was something up there. The red kind of caught my eye. Well, ever since they redid the dam, Christine, here's my philosophy on it. You get about the same amount of loot that you got from this dam before they redid it. Oh, we got some coffee. That's nice. It's just it's scattered through a lot larger area than it used to be. There was a viewer that broke down everything they could in the Carter Hydro Dam, and they had staggering stats on how much trash there is in this Carter Hydro Dam at this point. All the shelves, they broke down all the shelves, all the chairs, everything that could be broken down, they broke down. Every chair, every shelf. I mean, the Carter Hydro Dam alone, it would take you weeks to break it all down. There's just so much stuff you can break down in this place. Hey, Melissa L, how you doing over on the YouTube side? Hello. You know, I think I'm gonna leave my... This isn't the greatest toolkit in the world, but I think I'm gonna leave this toolkit here. Like I said, not the greatest one in the world, but at least it's a decent toolkit. And it gives me a toolkit here at the dam. And then we have the safe. Happy to be here. Well, I'm happy to have you here, Melissa. I hope you're I hope you're having a good day. I really truly dang it, 53. I really do. We're just having some fun here this morning. Gonna have some fun this afternoon with some more Stellaris. Then I gotta go out driving this evening. If I can get over this headache and actually be nice to people. Okay, so 53, 59. And about 38-ish or so. Gotta go all the way back around. What do we get? Yes, some money. That was so worth it. Always what I get out of there. That's always what I get out of there. This is what it is. Is what it is. All right. Simply Mystic, how you doing? Hello. let's get downstairs and see what's down here. Dead body. Which is fantastic. Woke up, and God, my room is freezing. Yeah, it's there's definitely a nip in the air now, for sure. There's a nip in the air that has not been there for, a few months. Like, since last year.
Surrounded by snow. Nothing to drink.
Oh, buddy, we can take care of that for you. Don't worry about it. I don't know why this is all buggered up there. It's always confused me. It's like, why would they let that happen, I guess? I guess maybe they had no choice. Maybe it just fell like that and they just left it. What day are we on? We're on day 70. And we are headed towards Pleasant Valley. Whoever ran this place was very disorganized. That's all I gotta say. They did not run a very tight ship. I think somebody needed to do an inspection here more often than like once a year. Or once every 5 years. Because I don't think things in here are up to code. Not quite up to that code they need to be at. I remember when you... Oh, there's a flare. I remember when you used to be able to untie that rope there, actually. That was actually kind of cool. Can't do it anymore, though. All that looting up here just for a single flare. And down we go. Into the bowels of the place. Oh wow, we got combat boots. Very interesting. Too bad we don't need those. But that would have been a great find. Now on Stalker, you can sometimes find arrows on the door here. I don't know why. Missed a call, thought it was an employer, it was a scam. It was a scam. A lot of those calls are Simply Mystic. A lot of them are. I'm gonna search this first room here, but I'm not gonna go very far into the dam at this point. Was that a potato? I found a potato in the garbage. Okay. Sewing kit, very nice. Sometimes there'll be an archery book on that shelf there. But not today. Delicious trash potato, exactly. Yum, yum. Whetstone, though, that's always nice to get. Alright, out we go. Now, the way back in is on the other side of that ledge over there, but we aren't going over there. Sometimes they'll put stuff in these tubes, but I don't see anything there today. And sometimes there'll be a bedroll up here. But I don't see that today either. And there's a container over here. They've rearranged some of the stuff out here. Lots of crates out here if you wanted to break them down, that's for sure. But yeah, that delicious trash potato, man, that thing is the best. That thing is the bomb. Now, we might have the wolf coming up on us. We do have some stinky ptarmigan pies on us. Okay, there's the wolf way over there. Okay, I spotted him. Wolf's right over there. Oh, he knows we're here. Oh, no, I guess not. I thought he knew we were here, but he doesn't.
Feel numb.
Go get him, Wolfie. Go get him, Wolfie boy. Now he's got 2 arrows in him. And he's just running around. You crazy doggo, you. Come back here with my arrows, buddy. How do you find things to talk about when nothing's happening on screen? You're never quiet for long. Well, I have chat to talk to, Simply Mystic. And other than that, just kind of, I just try to run like a sort of a running narrative of what's happening in the game. It's like, well, let's go down here and see if the wolf's there, and then we'll go and do this. You kind of just have to be a natural BSer. I like to call it a gift for gab. Some people like to call it BSing. I'm a stand-up philosopher. Oh, so you're a bullshitter. That's 3 arrows. Wow. A natural jaw waggler, yes. Damn wolf. Running around with like 5 arrows sticking out of him.
Much longer.
Damn wolves. I'm gonna leave those cattails for the Wayback too. The Wayback playback machine. A waffler, not the add syrup option. Well, you know, Simply Mystic, it's more just finding interesting stuff to talk about. And you know, if you got nothing else, you just go, okay, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna, you just have to narrate it like nobody's watching most of the time. Once you get an audience watching, it changes it up a little bit. But when I was first streaming, pretty much all I was doing, Simply Mystic, was I was just, well, I don't have the fuel to. I have 7 sticks. I could make a fire warm enough to get me warmed up and be able to harvest that wolf. But when I was first starting out and only had a few viewers, I'd be like, okay, guys, so we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go to this cave up here. There might be a couple of rabbits. We'll see if we can get them, and if we can, then we'll have a little rabbit stew for dinner tonight. We do need to gather some more wood, so let's grab some stuff like this. The branches will take too long to break down. You just sort of had to talk as if you were like almost setting it up for being a YouTube video. you had to talk and just kind of, you know, kind of what you can kind of, you know, if you find you have nothing to talk about, just talk about, you know, what you're doing in the game, or what your reasoning behind what you're doing is in the, you know, in the game is. You know, that you're going over here to get this done, or you want to go here to take care of this issue, or you want to go explore this, or you want to see what's up above here. Okay, we are losing a lot of health right now. This is painful. Painful. Although I might just eat my Prepper's Pie and make up a couple new Prepper's Pies. Alright, let's go ahead. We're gonna prep this rabbit first before we do anything else. We're just gonna do it with our hands because that takes the least amount of time. And that'll get us nice and warmed up. I know, buddy. I know. We have 31 cattails though, so you're just fine. And we have a can of dog food and a candy bar. So you'll be okie dokie, bud. You know what? Wait a second. Hold on. Where are we at on our food? Yeah, you know what? Let's just eat this Prepper's Pie. This will get all of our health back just by eating this. Yeah, look at that. We got full health back now. Now, by the way, this is one of the best caves in the game, because if you do not have a bedroll, you can build a snow shelter. Well, I don't have the stuff to build it, but you can build a snow shelter here and have a fire here, and that fire will never, ever get blown out, which is absolutely phenomenal. Making it one of the best caves in the entire game, without a doubt. One of the, it's really the only cave I can think of that's like, exactly like this. That has that exact dynamic that you can do. Can I get a Maglin's fire going? Let's see. Let's step outside real quick. You have to be in the outer part of the cave to do the Maglin's fire. No Maglin's fire chance. Okay. Still be in the outside of the cave, because then we'll get the outdoor fire bonus. Alright, we'll do that. Use the book. Woo! Then we're gonna get that rabbit cooked up, and we'll make maybe a little bit of water to leave here too for our way back. We're kind of, at this point, I'm kind of figuring I'm gonna be coming back this way, so I might as well sort of prep it a little bit. You know, one thing we can do right now is we just used our last Prepper's Pie, is we can cook up another Prepper's Pie. Oh yeah. We have enough ingredients to make Prepper's Pie still. You need acorn grounds, mushrooms, burdock root, cooking oil, salt. And I've got enough of that to make at least another, I got enough to make another 5 Prepper's Pies after this, which is awesome. 41 minutes till that's ready. Let's go ahead and add a couple more sticks here just so it's got enough time. I made a place on each map to go when I visited it. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's something you want to do, is you want to have those places on the map that you can just go back to and visit. Because that makes life very much easier on you later on. Now, one thing about this zone that's really nice is in the Winding River, you will generally always find maple. And if you go out of here and go up this side here, grab a stick or two. Thank you, Sticky. Mr. Stickity Stick from Sticksville. There will generally be 2 to 3 maple up here. And then in the ravine, there's always birch. So you've got all your bow making material right around the Carter Hydro Dam. You have maple here and birch in the ravine. So you're good to go. What does ruined food mean? So ruined food means that the food has gone to 0%. Now, before you get to level 5, so ruined food, here's what it usually means. And the lower your condition of the food gets, the greater the chance of you getting food poisoning is. So eating really low condition food can be very bad for you. Until you get to cooking 5, which we have. Cooking 5 takes away any danger of food poisoning and intestinal parasites. Defiant Charles just raided us up with a host and a raid there of 4 viewers. Thank you so much, Tina Bug. Hello, hello. How are you, Defiant Charles? Thank you so much for the raid there. I appreciate that very much. Appreciate that. I think I spelled your name right. Good God, I hope I did. But thank you so much for those to the raid there. Yep, there you go. Boom. Go check out Defiant Charles, boys and girls. Go give Defiant Charles some love. How's it going today? It's going good. It's going good. We're on our low health regen run. That is a very nicely stocked. You know. I'm guessing that's the Quonset garage there. I think. I'm guessing. Very nicely stocked, my friend. But no, we are doing good. We're doing real good actually. We are on day 70 of the low health regen challenge, where basically we've turned off health regen for sleeping and no birch bark teas. The only way we can get health back is through well, you can get it back through pies now, but you have to have all of your stats in the white and have no injuries like a sprained wrist. Sprained wrist counts as something that will prevent me from healing. So you can't have a sprained wrist either. Or, you know, any other sort of injury. And so you get a little passive health back every day. It's usually about anywhere from 2 to 4% that you can get back in a day if you're just doing general activities. And you're not freezing, tired, hungry, thirsty. Which has made it very interesting. Now, are we using some of the Prepper's Pies? Hell yeah. We got lucky and found the Prepper Pie recipe. So you know what? Hell yeah, we're going to use the Prepper Pie recipe. We got super lucky and found it, so why not utilize it? You know what I'm saying? Why does Twitch only sometimes play the video when you do a shout out? Well, some people don't have clips turned on. So the video only happens if there is a clip on Twitch associated with the person's name. So if there's a clip on Twitch that's associated with their name, it will recognize it and do a shout out for it. I'll leave my pies out there too. All right. Let's get a Prepper's Pie prepped. But yeah, so it's only when Twitch has a clip of that person's channel, like Blackman PL has clips turned off on his channel, so his channel doesn't actually support clips at all. And so when I give him a shout out, there's no like corresponding thing it can grab onto and put into that place. Because the shout out clip thing is a third party. It's a third party function, so it doesn't actually. It's not actually associated with Twitch or anything. It's a third party that's grabbing all that information. Let's eat up, baby. Now we're just gonna leave these maples here because we already have We already have a bow at 39%, but we also have a bow at 100%. Okay, so let's see. What do we have on us? I got 16 sticks. Wow, how did I get so many medicines? How did that happen? Atheenon, can you tell us about raw meat? Of course I avoid eating. Just thinking, is that an option on the table worth considering? Is intestinal parasites always or just a risk? So, if you eat raw meat, Zappo, in the game, you gotta head out to work, Defiant. Have a good one, man. Thank you so much for the host of the raid there. I appreciate that very much. So if you eat raw meat in the game, there's several things that can happen. Eating the raw meat can give you intestinal parasites. If it is wolf or bear meat. Wolf or bear meat can give you intestinal parasites. The other ones cannot. Deer, I mean, they can give you food poisoning. All raw meat has a very high chance of giving you food poisoning, but the bear and the wolf meat can also give you a chance of intestinal parasites. And I think if you eat it raw, I think the chance is like 70%. Yeah, no, if you and that's before cooking 5. It's like a 70% chance that you'll get intestinal parasites before cooking 5. Now after cooking, or I should say, it's always that if you eat it raw. If you eat a cooked piece of bear or wolf meat, it's like a 3% chance or 1% chance, something like that. So it's not a great chance if you eat it before cooking 5 and it's cooked. Now after you have cooking 5, any sort of meat that you cook is good to go. And there's no chance of food poisoning, so you never ever have to worry about something being at 0% and hurting you. So the food poisoning goes away except for raw meat. Raw meat will always be a danger to you even after you get cooking 5. So even after you get cooking 5, if you eat something raw, you can still get food poisoning. You can still get intestinal parasites from wolves and bears meat. So you have to be careful. You can't just go around willy-nilly eating everything raw. You can do it if you want to. I mean, you're gonna need a lot. You're gonna need a lot of mushroom teas and a lot of antibiotics to take care of you, take care of yourself. But you can do it if you absolutely want to. I just don't recommend it. Ooh. Excuse me, Raven Sky, I did not yawn because you came in the channel. I swear to God, that was not me yawning because you got here. Okay, I'm gonna trash this. I need to go through and just look at some stuff real quick. What happens when you get intestinal parasites? So on every other level other than a pure interloper, and by saying pure interloper, I'm not talking about a custom interloper, but every other custom game, Stalker, if you get it, I don't think you can get intestinal parasites on Pilgrim or Voyager, but on Stalker, if you get intestinal parasites, you have to take a mushroom tea, you have to finish a mushroom tea, or take a dose of antibiotics every day for 10 days. And you have to do it like once every 24 hours for 10 days, and then it will go away. On a pure interloper, you have to do it every day for 20 days, and then it will finally go away. Sorry, my pants were cutting into my legs, which really hurts when you're sitting down. So yeah, it basically makes you take medication for 20 days to get rid of it, which is, that's a huge pain in the butt. And during that time as well, the main thing is during that time, it's chunking away at your overall health. Basically your health starts becoming red, and you can't gain back. Your maximum health level goes down, and your stamina bar starts getting red in it as well. On Interloper by day 20, you have about this much stamina left. You have a little tiny bar of stamina left each day. Intestinals are on Stalker and Interloper only, and Pilgrim and Voyager are fine. So yeah, so that's the main thing, is that it kills your stamina and it chunks away your health for all those days as well. So that's the stuff you got. That's the stuff you got to look out for. Did a posture check earlier? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking that one out. The posture checks don't show up on restream chat. So yeah, those are kind of like, that's one I'm probably gonna do away with. Because I can never see him Simply Mystic. They never show up on restream, and I'm not looking at Twitch chat anymore because I need to see chat from YouTube as well as from so I'm probably gonna get rid of those. Let's see here. There was something I wanted to drop. Oh, the sticks. Yes. There we go. Perfect execution. I've been actually meaning to do that for a while. And there we go. And it's gone. I find Twitch points to be so annoying anyway. There, now I don't have to worry about it anymore. Yay! But yeah, parasites are bad. Parasites are bad. You can only get them on Stalker and Interloper. And they're really bad on Interloper. And I don't know why. I don't know why they're so much worse on Interloper. I mean, it's double the time on Interloper for intestinal parasites. I mean, it is Interloper after all. But it's weird that you can't get them on a custom Interloper. On a custom Interloper, it doesn't. They don't last 20 days. It's only 10, which I always thought was weird. That's why whenever I do a custom Interloper, I'm always like, well, I'm not gonna even risk it before I get cooking 5. I'm only gonna do the you know, the food I know I can eat. Ah, there we go. Well, if you start a custom game with an Interloper, if you start as a custom Interloper game, it doesn't ever seem to give it more than 10 days. Parasite duration is a setting. Oh, that's weird because I always start these on a custom Interloper, and it never is given it as 10. Like you know how at the top you can go custom, it is custom game, and then you can switch it to, you know, Pilgrim, Voyager, Stalker, Interloper. And I never knew that. I don't know why they wouldn't have that. Oh, they should add it. Oh, okay, I got you. They should add it. 'Cause yeah, it's totally different on Interloper for some reason. I don't know why. I swallowed a fly. They should add it. Okay. And you said should as, and I'm like, well, I was trying to interpret it. I was trying to interpret what you typed with what I was thinking, which is never a good thing. Yeah, should add is different than should as in my mind. I just was interpreting what you were saying, and I was interpreting it completely wrong, Raven, but no, that's fine. I was just, you know, I was trying to put it together and interpret it, and my brain just doesn't work that way, because I can barely read stuff on screens as it is. My reading comprehension is about as low as anybody's, as low as anything on screens. So I can barely function reading stuff on a screen anyway. And so half the words I'm like putting in my own meaning on. Hey, I got a soda. Nice. Another piece of coal. With no posture checks, you'll be able to save up your points now. Yeah, the whole Twitch points thing, I'm probably gonna be... The Twitch points I don't do much with anyway, so... We have the bear hides, which are way better anyhow. Twitch points are something that Twitch did in response to, you know, Stream Elements having its redemptions and stuff, and them having the points and Stream Elements way before Twitch ever did their thing. And our stuff's way better there anyway, so. There you go. Yeah, there's the store right there. There you are. The biggest problem I have... Oh, there's a deer back here. The biggest problem I have with the Twitch points is that their interface is not the greatest. It's not the greatest at all. Oh, jeez. See, there's the fun ones. See, and all I have to do is just hit a button and give out some points for that. It happens, and I know what it is. Let's get that going. I'm gonna go get a soda while that's lighting up. I'm gonna go get a drink, boys and girls. Light her up.
Turned out pretty well.
Well, I think that's why they did them, was for the mobile users. Any movies or shows you guys can recommend? We'll definitely go watch One Piece if you haven't watched it yet. Best show from last year, in my opinion. Yeah, the One Piece live action was just phenomenally well done.
Make his own pee doesn't seem so
Hey,
crazy.
shush, you do seem crazy. Are caches affected by decay? I think they are, but the stuff that's sitting out probably won't be. Movies, though, there's not really any good movies out these days. Most of the movies out these days suck. But I really enjoy it. I really enjoyed the One Piece. Let's see what else good is out there. Well, Reacher Season 2's coming out on December 7th or so. If you haven't watched Reacher on Amazon, Reacher was amazing. Reacher was absolutely awesome. Carnival Row now has its second season out as well. If you've never seen that, that's a really good show. It has Orlando Bloom in it. Yeah, Reacher was fantastic, and Season 2's coming out, and he's even more jacked in Season 2 than he was in Season 1. It's like, oh my god, the guy was already, like, built like a brick S-house. It's like, good lord. Good lord. And now he's even bigger. He's even bigger in the new one. Yeah, I was like, yeah, exactly. I was like, this guy's gonna get bigger. How does he get bigger? The guy's already humongous. So yeah, that was pretty crazy. That's gonna be pretty crazy. But yeah, I'd say those are probably some good ones you can get, Chop Suey. One Piece, Reacher, yeah. Carnival Row I thought was really good. It's kind of got that fantasy vibe to it, but it's Carnival Row's got, it's a fantasy setting, but it's very, excuse me, it's very gritty. It's very dark. It's almost like a dark fantasy in a way, but it's more I like it because it's very much it's basically a murder mystery with fantasy elements. Orlando Bloom, and it's kind of dark and gritty and and as realistic as something like that can be. It's more of a dark fantasy than a, you know, elves going out and shooting bows at people and stuff, you know. But yeah, Carnival Row was really good. Season 2 was pretty decent too. I like Season 1 way better than Season 2, I think. But that happens a lot of times with shows. The Season 2 sometimes never holds up to the Season 1 expectation from it, I guess. Any survivalist movies or shows? I don't know if you've watched Alone. That is a great series. That's sort of like that's almost like a reality show. Alone is really good. Yeah, COVID delayed Season 2 as well. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Raven Sky. But yeah, Alone's pretty good. I mean, for me, I'm a huge fan of Survivor. I've watched Survivor since it was first put out, what, 15 years ago? I've watched Survivor. I love that show. I like it more for the politicking and stuff that goes on it than anything else. But I'm just a big Survivor nerd. Nerds! I found some socks, boys and girls. I found me some socks. Survivor should be renamed to Backstabber. I know, it's awesome, isn't it? It's like, who can you trust? No one! No one! I'm watching the current season right now. I also like The Amazing Race, too. The Amazing Race is kind of fun to watch. Those are a couple OG kind of reality shows. Well, I mean, Survivor really was the first big hit survival show. I mean, there was some before that. You know, they had like Real World. They had MTV had a couple of those, like Real World and Road Rules, and there was a few out there, but nothing like Survivor. You're afraid to load your long dark saves. Haven't played since January. Why would you be afraid? Do it. Do it. All the Emperor can say is, do it. That's all he can say. That's all he has to say to you. You see they're releasing a real version of Squid Game minus the deaths. Loads of looks like a Duff cash-in. Well, Mr. Beast did a Squid Game. I mean, that's like so unoriginal. Mr. Beast already did Squid Game. That is hilarious.
Feels like a lot of gear.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna make ourselves. Do I not have enough? Oh, I do have enough. Okay. We're gonna make ourselves a little bit of venison pie. Woo! Let's go. Venison pie, baby. But yeah, Mr. Beast did a live action version of Squid Game already. I think that's hilarious that somebody else is like picking up on it. Mr. Beast was ahead of his time, I guess. Is there a new region added since January? No. The next new region will be out in about a couple weeks. In a couple of weeks, they'll have the new region out. Looks like they added a new bird. They did add a new bird, the ptarmigan. The ptarmigan is freaking amazing. So what the ptarmigan does is you can harvest it and get ptarmigan down from it. From that, you can craft up both a improved insulation, which gives you a 2-degree warmth bonus, and you can also craft up a... Where is it here? You can craft up an improvised bedroll with ptarmigan, down, cloth, and a bedroll and a sewing kit. So yeah, the ptarmigan is great. And the ptarmigan meat, you can use that to make broth, which is really nice as well. And then I can make these pies too. Rose hip. Wow, I can cook so much stuff. Venison pie. There we go. Is that the best bedroll for the weight? Oh yeah. This bedroll here, when it's full, it only weighs 1/10 of a kilo more than a regular bedroll, and it gives you 3 extra degrees of warmth. It goes up to 8-degree warmth on it for 1/10 of a kilo of weight. It's freaking awesome. $39 minutes there. Let's grab the guts. So yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, the bear bedroll I don't even bother with anymore, Chop Suey. To be honest, it doesn't hold that much appeal for me. I wish it did, but it just doesn't. Well, that's the biggest problem I have with it, is the bear bedroll decays so quickly, and then it takes another bear skin to repair it. Now, of course, you can let it decay. The nice thing about the bear skin bedroll is you can let it decay down to 50% and you can get a 50% increase on it. So you get quite a bit back off of one bear skin. But if you let it decay to 50%, then you have a very weak bedroll at that point. I mean, you might as well just be using a regular bedroll at that point, because it's not going to give you that much warmth. Oh, we'll hunt some ptarmigans. Now, the downside of the ptarmigans, Chop Suey, is that before you get a bow, it's really hard to hunt them, because they're in a group of 4. So the ptarmigans are always kind of hanging around in a group of 4. And before you get a bow, the reason they're hard to hunt is they're very skittish. They're very skittish little creatures, so. Oh, I've got 2 prepper pies. I've got 6 venison pies. Venison pies are great because the pie gives you a 3 extra kilos of carry weight. Yeah, you just heard me right there. 3 extra kilos of carry weight. One second, what am I missing? What am I missing for the venison pie? Oh, I'm missing old mill flour for it. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Let's just cook up the meat. And then let's cook up the potato. There we go. Well, that's the thing is, so first of all, you can shoot them with a gun, or you can throw rocks at them. If you do that and you hit one, you'll not get the other 3 because they'll run away. That's just the way they operate. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just how it is. Oh, that's okay, Casey. Don't worry about it. So generally, in the beginning, you're only going to get 1 ptarmigan at a time. Now, each ptarmigan gives you a little bit of meat, and it gives you 4. It gives you 4 of the ptarmigan down. The ptarmigan down, even at skill 5 of harvesting, 4 ptarmigan down take you 2 hours to harvest off the ptarmigan, and then the meat takes another 15 minutes or so. So it takes a long time to harvest the meat off of him, or not the meat, but it takes a long time to harvest the down off of him. But once you get it done, it's fine. It can use up some time for you, which is always nice. And then you can use that down. It takes 10 down to make the bedroll. So you need to kill 4 ptarmigans before you even have enough down to make the bedroll. And then once you want to repair the bedroll, it takes another 5 ptarmigan down and 2 cloth to repair it each time. So you sort of need to keep killing ptarmigans. As you can see, I have quite a bit of ptarmigan fur, so I'm doing good on that. Let's go ahead and make a bandage real quick. You gotta say, boss, the shore spawn is pretty good. I got chest on the shore with not 1 but 2 best pulls of the game. Oh yeah, the beach combing is just insanely good right now. Hey, Bull, how you doing? Yeah, there's a lot of new additions to the game. These food additions are the big ones. These food additions are amazing. Prepper's Pie is one of the most amazing ones you can get. Prepper's Pie gives you more max stamina. It does lower your carry weight by 3 kilos, but the biggest thing it does is you instantly get back 25 health. The venison pies I really like as well. They give you 3 extra carry weight. And they also give you a lot of calories too. Each venison pie that you eat gives you, what, 406 calories? So yeah, venison pies are really super nice. Well, and the thing is, that's the other thing with the down bedroll, is that if you want to make the down bedroll, you can use a ruined bedroll to do it. So never harvest a bedroll ever again. Now, they may change that down the road. They may make it so you can't use ruined bedrolls anymore. But as of right now, if it is a bedroll, even if it's ruined, you can use it to make the improvised down bedroll. So even late game, so if you find bedrolls, just kind of leave them around for right now. Because down the road, you could actually use it to make that improvised bedroll if you need to. Which is pretty dope. And then the other, now the Prepper's Pie that I'm making is really nice. It does take level 5 cooking to make it though. And you have to find the Prepper's Pie recipe in one of the 9 bunkers scattered throughout the world. And so you have to find it in one of those bunkers before you can even do it, and you have to have cooking 5. So there's a couple prerequisites you have to go through. Now the rosehip pies, the ptarmigan pies, the rabbit venison pies, you have to have cooking 3 to do those. The broth you can do at level 1, and that just takes ptarmigan and water and salt. So that's not too hard to do. Porridge, you specifically have to have the running river oats, which are kind of limited. Now the stews, you have to have meat, old mill flour, and broth to make those. And they're really good on calories. But, you know, still here trying to make Stream Elements work on mobile, and it's awful. Yeah, Stream Elements doesn't work very good on mobile. I mean, you can type it in. All you have to do, Simply Mystic, is type in, you can type in !redeem, and you can put in O_my, and it will just play it. So you can type all those commands. You can just type in with redeem, whatever it is.
Oh my.
And it'll just put them in there.
Oh my.
Oh my. Yes, George. Oh my. There we go. Oh my. Alrighty. Wow, we do have some coffee, which is kind of nice. I just want to get a little more water because we are a little shy on the waterfront. I'm gonna cook one more coffee there. For me, not your stream. Oh, for you. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna cook those up. I could cook that up, but I don't really want to. Nah, I'm just gonna get the coffee cooked. That gives us that good coffee there.
With this much gear.
I know you can barely walk with this much gear, but that's okay. We got these pies. And now they're all in one giant stack, which I love. Awesome, there we go. Okay, let's eat that meat. Trying to see if you can set it up. Oh, God, yeah. Setting it up on mobile is probably pretty tough, Simply Mystic. Because it's really... Stream Elements is definitely meant for a computer interface to, you know, do it. You're meant to do it on browser, basically. I don't even know if I'm going to use my bed tonight. Let's see. So what do we got on us? Okay, we got a lot of stuff on us. Got a whole bunch of sticks. We can eat a pie tomorrow and be good to go. Drop all those. I'm gonna drop a little bit of coal here too. There we go. What kind of water do we have on us? We got 4 liters of water as well. Okay, well, we'll probably drop a few things here. Wow, we actually have some cans of food, which is kind of shocking that on day, what, day 73, we're still getting food in the 60s. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not going to sit there and, you know, turn my nose up at it, but it's kind of wild. It's kind of wild, man. It's kind of wild. Now, the good news is we get no health back for sleeping, so we might as well just sleep in small chunks so we don't freeze to death. Sadly, I don't have a desktop or laptop. Oh my God, Simply Mystic. You got to get that, buddy. We'll mobile shame you. Nah, it's fine. A lot of people don't have desktops or laptops. I mean, these things we carry in our pockets are more powerful than my computer, most likely, in a lot of ways. It's not as versatile, but in a lot of ways, it is just as powerful as my computer I have sitting on my floor. I mean, it's crazy how far the technology on those has come. I mean, I remember the days of the old flip phones, which, you know, it was like, oh my God, you could send a picture. You could actually send a picture through it, and it was like, you know, all pixelized and didn't look very good, but you could actually send a picture through the flip phone. That was like, oh. My stream is better on my phone than on my computer, sadly. Yeah, so and the data plans we have on our phones are sometimes better than the internet coming into our house. No, Casey, you're totally right there. Sometimes it's better than the internet you have coming into your house, which is just like, wow. The data plan going through the wireless air is better than the cable I have running into my building. It's like, okay. It's supposed to have 5G. Well, I'm sure at some point along the line, Casey, I'm sure at some point along the line it is 5G. But by the time it reaches you, it's like not. But I'm sure that somewhere along the line it's 5G and all of that. Modern phones are more powerful than when we sent people to the moon with, but God, websites are awful on mobile. Yeah, oh yeah, well mobile's not made for websites, so the interface on the mobile is not set up for websites. That's why they have to, you know, that's why they have to do all the stuff with apps and all that sort of stuff, because it's specifically not there for the for website use. We will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, we're a poor man. Hey, I was making music with my hides and guts, okay? Come on. I have 2 hacksaws now. How did I get... Oh, yeah. I was like, how did I get 2 hacksaws? I found one. I found one in the hut out there. You know, I'm just gonna eat some dog food. Why not? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't even scroll horizontally. Websites are cut in half. Oh, yeah. Now there was this K-drama, no, it was a Korean drama that I saw the other day, where they actually had a cell phone that was like this, okay? They had a cell phone that was like this, but it was like twice the size, and the cell phone would actually open up into an actual like tablet almost. But it was like a cell phone, but you could actually flip it open and it'd be a whole tablet that you could look at websites on. I was like, okay, I see. We're getting the dregs of technology sent to us after other people already have them. I see. What K-drama was it? Oh god, it was on Netflix. Hold on a second. Oh, you're gonna laugh. I love my K-dramas, okay? It was called, let's see, what was it here? It was called Destined for You. Destined with You. It was called Destined with You. It's like a little K-drama, don't worry about it. Oh, I'm completely addicted to them, dude. I'm completely addicted to them. They're funny, they're entertaining, they're cute. They make me laugh, they make me cry. But yeah, Destined with You is really good. I really like that one. It kind of has a little mystical reincarnation vibe to it. Little mystical, magical thing going on with it. And it never really, and it's kind of cool how it doesn't really ever say if it's actually magic or not. It just kind of leaves it up to you to go, well, was it all in their head or... Okay, so hold on a second, I'm looking that up. Okay, I'm gonna put that on my list. Stiff drinks, bright cut and light, bright nights, class warfare, and this diverse pocket of soul. Opening a pub leads to fierce competition, broken hearts, and sweet revenge. Ooh, and how many episodes? Oh, 16 episodes, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Now I got another show to watch. Well, thank you for the recommendation, Darren. I'll definitely watch it. I'll definitely watch it. Yeah, no. I got it on my wish list now. No, I love the Korean dramas, the Japanese dramas. I love all this stuff coming from overseas. It's so much better than most of the stuff we have on our television right now. Okay, I'm trying just to sit here and see what I can do. We do have an extra pair of socks, don't we? Yes, we do. Let's harvest those. Oh, are we cold right now? What? It's -5 degrees in here right now. Oh, well, good thing we have this nice bedroll that we can just, like, chill in. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Perfect execution. Let's go. All right. Yeah, I was like, damn, I'm getting cold all of a sudden. What the hell's going on around here? If it's Western made 2022 or later, I just immediately skip it. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, unfortunately. I mean, there's a few things that I've glommed onto, but yeah. Cafe Minimdang. I do not know what that one is. I will have to check that one out. Hold on a second. Hold on. We got to get back. We got to get back on there. Where we're going through our TV. Is that one on Netflix as well, Crix? How you doing, by the way, Crix? I hope you're having a good day, man. And Blue Dino, hello, hello. Okay, so Cafe. Okay, good. Thank you. Yep, I'm gonna put that one on my list too. Oh, of course, the trailer starts with some handsome dude just busting through the door like he's the badass. This mystery comedy about an ex-criminal profiler turned celebrity shaman features... Oh, nice. Okay, I like that. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. My brother bought some new pants that didn't fit him, so guess who got some new pants? I'd be guessing that was you that got some new pants. You're like, this guy got new pants. Give the Blue Dino a shout out there. Okay, so let's get a move on. Let's go up to the Oh, Jesus
my God.
criminy. That was your jump scare, and it scared me. I was not expecting that as I was coming out of the cave. Oh my God. Oh. Oh God, that's just too good. I just hope that for the 10 and about 11 years that the game is amazing. Which game is amazing, Jack? Oh, GTA 6? Oh, GTA 6. Oh, I gotcha. Oh no, that was just too funny. That was way too funny. Well, as long as GTA sticks with what has made it popular all this time and doesn't try to make the game for a modern audience, you know, which is code word for let's see, how does Kathleen Kennedy put it? How did South Park put it? Put a chick in it and make her gay and make it lame. As long as they don't try to make it for a modern audience, which doesn't exist. By the way, The Marvels is now officially the worst Marvel movie that has been released ever. Ever. Worst Marvel movie ever released. Let's see what's the box. Let's see what the box office is on The Marvels. Because nobody cares. Marvel's box office mojo. Let's see here. Let's see, box office mojo. What has the Marvels done so far? 65 million domestic. I mean, the movie only cost them about 300 million to make. I feel really bad for him. Oh, Matt and Trey deserve an award for that episode. Oh, totally, Darren. I mean, that South Park. I'm not the biggest South Park fan, but I've watched some of it here and there. But that episode is absolutely freaking hilarious. And it's so, I mean, so spot on as far as, like, what it's talking about, too. We do have that, we do have this transmitter over here. We could, yeah, 90% drop-off between week 1 and 2. Yeah, which is a record. Which is a record drop. Well, no, people do go to the theaters, though. See, that's the thing, Data. They do go to the theaters. I mean, Spider-Man made over $1 billion. Because it was good. It had characters in it we actually cared about. It had characters we cared about and that we knew and that we were invested in. And unfortunately, The Marvels has nobody we care about. And unless you've watched all the D+ shows, you don't really know who half of them are. And it was cut down from 2 hours to an hour and what, 30 minutes or something? The one I'm looking forward to, that Silent Night movie looks good. I don't know if that one's out. Is Silent Night out yet? I saw a trailer for that. I was like, ooh, that looks interesting. Basically, a guy just going around kicking ass. It's like John Wick all over again. But yeah, hey, Data, how's it going, buddy? I mean, I don't go to theaters much anymore, Data, but honestly, it's not so much that I don't go to theaters as that there's nothing that I've been inspired to go see. I mean, I went and saw Top Gun twice.
Not gonna be able to
Top Gun Maverick twice. I mean, because I wanted to see it that badly. And it was that good that I went back and saw it again. So, for me, it's not so much that there's that the movie. I don't go to movie theaters, but there is a portion of that though that plays into it. Because man, oh man, I watched all the shows and still didn't know them. Yeah, well, that's true too, Data. That's true too. It's like there's a lot of more interesting characters they could explore. I think there's a lot of other more interesting characters they could explore. Wow, that was a lot. That's a lot of stuff. I actually need to get... I'm going to use a flare in here. Let's see if we missed anything. I don't think we did, but I just wanted to make sure. But by the way, could we get a shout out if we haven't given a shout out to Data yet? Let's give Data the Druid a shout out. A fellow streamer and an all-around great guy, Data the Druid. If I can spell right, there we go. Give Data a shout out. Not sure if AMC is in your area. They have started a Mystery Movie Tuesday for $5. As no one is going to theaters. Is that 7 days? That's 7 days to die! Woo!
Why are you in the floor?
Because she's a floor zombie. She's a floor zombie. Come on, Data. You know those are floor zombies. I can either watch Netflix for a tenner a month or I can go get politicized in cinema for 2 hours. Well, the problem with the cinema is it's so damn expensive anymore. It's so freaking expensive to go to the cinema. You know, it used to be you could go for like $6, spend another $7 or $8 on drinks and stuff, and it wasn't that bad. Now you literally have to like get out a loan to go to it. You have to get a loan out to go to. I got my face for it. I did a little shavity shoe. I was getting a little scruffy. I was getting a little scruffed. I didn't like it. Okay, let's drop the pies out here. Okay, actually, hold on a second. Let's drop the pies in one big pile. There we go. All the pies are down. Pies are down. Pie down, pile down. Yes, I am a scruffy nerf herder, that's for sure. All right, we need to grab a couple more pieces of metal. I need to leave. God, I hate breaking hacksaws down. I'm just so against doing that. And I'm not gonna do it. We aren't gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna break down this. Before you ask, I'm doing good. Aw, well, I'm glad you're doing good. How you doing, Rhiney Beef? I hope you're having a great day. I'm gonna ask anyway. I'm gonna ask anyway. I'm gonna be that guy. You're back. You're twitching around. You've been twitching around. You've been seeing other Twitchers. I see how you are. Trader. Twitch trader. Just a Twitch trader. You're just a Twitch trader. That's what you are. Twitch trader. Good golly. Say, what reason for watching, it does a strong female lead the right way instead of the Western way? Well, yeah. I mean, that is the narrative I'm completely tired of. People just are rebelling because they don't like a strong female character. I'm sorry, I grew up in the 80s. We had Aliens and Terminator. Screw you. It's like, I'm sorry. Just because you weren't born doesn't mean that it didn't ever happen, okay? We were doing strong female characters before you had strong female characters. The message breaks your immersion. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing. They're more concerned. The problem is that when you start a movie, I've never been against movies having a message in them, but when you approach the movie making process as we're gonna make a movie about a message and we're gonna try to craft a story around it, that's the wrong way to that's the wrong way to write stuff, because you're now constrained so much by where you have to get to that a lot of times it doesn't make sense along the way. Whereas if you start with a story, a premise, an idea of, hey, we want to have this adventure and do this, then you can work some messaging stuff in there, whatever the message may be, and it seamlessly goes in. It does. But there's always been movies with messages, though. I mean, Most of the time, though, you know what we call those? We call those documentaries. You know, we call those documentaries because that's generally what they are. Is the movie with the messages the documentary movie? Well, you know, at this point, Disney's gonna have to sell off a ton of their stuff to make it right. I think they are. I think they're so screwed. Which, I mean, honestly, I hate seeing. I mean, my kids grew up. I mean, luckily, my kids grew up at a time when Disney movies were actually still good. It was sort of the golden age of Disney back in the 90s. You know, with Lion King and Hercules, The Emperor's New Groove, you know, Aladdin, and all those movies, you know, and you know, luckily they grew up on that stuff, not the modern weird stuff that they got going on now. And there will come a time when the rubber hits the road, and they have to. I mean, I think the Marvels is like the first thing that's gonna really force them to look at their stuff. Well, they've now canceled Kang, not only because the actor is like embroiled in some controversial stuff, but also because they realize the movie's probably a piece of garbage, and this whole Kang storyline nobody really cares about. So they definitely are taking some steps now. They're taking some steps back, which is good. They need to. We're looking at it. We're gonna fix it. Today's horror films are very graphic. Don't watch at dinner time. Well, with the post editing they can do with horror films now, Cindy, they can do a lot more graphic stuff than they used to be able to. Back in the day, they sort of had to, with practical effects, they couldn't be as graphic as they probably wanted to be, just because they didn't have the ability to, you know, do a lot of the graphic stuff that they want. They sort of had to, they had to give you the idea that it happened. Yes, I made a pattern. They had to give you the idea that something happened, but they couldn't really show you that it happened. They were more on the psychological thriller edge, I guess you'd say. I think Silent Night comes out. Let's see. When does that come out? Silent Night comes out on. Oh, was Keira Knightley in that? Really? No, that's 2021. No. That's not the one I'm looking for. Silent Night 2023 film. There we go. That's the one. That's coming out December 1st. Okay. Coming out December 1st. Nice. And that's it. John Woo's directing that. Oh, that is going to be good. I like John Woo's stuff. He's a little crazy sometimes, but I like his stuff overall. Still Darren just switched to Twitch. Just switched to Twitch. Let's go ahead and prepare up the rose hips. Get those ready to go. Let's get an old man beard wound dressing done. Just kind of taking care of our miscellaneous things we need to do right now. And then tomorrow we'll move on to Timberwolf Mountain, I think. Now, see, we could make another improved installation. Unfortunately, we only have two accessory slots, and one of them already has it in there. So, unfortunately, making another one really doesn't help us a whole lot at this point in time. We're going to repair some clothing up. I need to stop using my sewing. No, actually, I have a lot of sewing kits. Okay, we'll keep using sewing kits. The only difference between sewing kits and fishing gear for repairing clothing is that it takes less time with a sewing kit than it does with a fishing gear. It only takes 40 minutes with a sewing kit, and it takes an hour and 4 with the fishing gear. So it's a pretty substantial savings in time to do it with the sewing kit over the fishing gear. I figured since we're going to the farmhouse, we're going to have lots of cloth pretty soon, so we might as well repair as much of the stuff. I'm still wearing a freaking pullover shirt. I'm still wearing a hoodie. That's crazy. This stage of the game, I should have 2 good shirts, and I only have 1. The fishing gear is much more lightweight. That is true, and it is renewable. Well, it is the fishing gear is ultimately what you want to use later in the game. And we got Mending 3, baby. Oh, that's great in and of itself. What does Mending 3 give me? Let's look at Mending 3 real quick. So Mending 3 gives me 75% chance of successful repair. So now I'll repair stuff more successfully, which is great. At Mending 4, you have a 100% chance. So Mending 4 is the ultimate goal. Repair time decreased by 15%. And 10% greater item condition increase. So we'll get more for less time, and we won't wear down our stuff as fast either. Our fishing gears and stuff won't wear down as quickly, which is good all the way around. But yeah, fishing gear is definitely your long-term item that you use to repair stuff, because you will, if you do a lot of repairing, you will eventually run out of sewing kits. Now, the big thing you want to save on the sewing kit for is you want to use sewing kits to craft your deerskin pants and boots, your rabbit skin hat and gloves, and your moose-hide satchel, because it takes a substantially less amount of time to use those than it does to craft it with those than it does with the fishing gear. And you can fish with low condition fishing gear and it doesn't make a difference. That is true as well. You actually watched an autopsy while eating a really good burger? Gross. That's all I can think is gross. Why would you do such a thing to yourself? Why would you do such a thing? What's our warmth right now? 27 degrees. We have a 27 degree warmth bonus right now. And we still don't have one of our better sweaters. We need that. That's another half. And we don't have our second bearskin coat, which will add another 3.5 degrees. So we basically could get up to 31 if we get another good sweater and a second bearskin coat. Hey, Ridvan, how you doing? How are you, my friend? All right, so unfortunately, Ridvan, you're coming in right towards the end of the stream. I think so. Tomorrow, we'll be back at 9 a.m. Doing Long Dark. We will be picking up from here and going down to the farmhouse and on into Timberwolf Mountain. We got what we wanted done today. There we go. Boopity boop. We got what we wanted done today. We are on day 75. And we're 104%, so we're not too bad there. We've got carcass harvesting, cooking, and archery all at 5. Fire starting is almost to 4. We just got mending to 3. And we've lived now for 74 days. How many wolves have we killed at this point? 28? Not too many. Our max is 260. We got 269 on our other interloper. And we've had 38 blizzards. So we've had blizzards over half of our days. Over half of our days have had blizzards in them. Yay. Isn't that fun? Well, boys and girls, we're going to wrap up on YouTube for now. Thank you so much for watching today on YouTube side. I appreciate that very much. Ridvan, sorry that we're wrapping it up, but you can go back and watch the earlier parts of the stream here on YouTube as soon as we're done. No problem at all. We're going to do a little Stellaris for a few hours, then I got to get out and do some driving tonight, and get back on my driving stuff for for Lyft. Gotta make my cash. But until then, boys and girls, until tomorrow on YouTube, I'll see you later. We're gonna be still on Twitch though, and Kick for another 3 hours, and we're gonna do a little Stellaris on those. And have a great one, everybody.